Welcome to sunny Las Vegas. It's the middle of the afternoon. I just picked up my son. It's about around 3-ish, and I have the pool all to myself. I love it like that when it's quiet. Being in Las Vegas, I really like quiet. Hi, Jet Boy. How are you? So, who doesn't love M&Ms? I love M&Ms, but it's not the candy. It's not this candy. Oops. It's not this candy. And do you know there's a lot of different flavors of M&Ms now? They have pretzels, they have caramel, they have peanut butter. But I chose the one that my son will eat because I'm more like a Reese's type of girl. Hi Rob, how are you? But M&M is men and money. Gotta love men and money, right? It's one thing I've had to figure out is my relationship with men and money. And for the last year, I've been evaluating how I view men and money in my life, because one, I haven't had any luck choosing the right man for me, but I'm gonna take responsibility because I'm the one that hasn't been ready. Because in analyzing my choices is that I've been choosing or attracting, because you attract who you are. I've been attracting unavailable men, meaning emotionally or their status. You know, I've had a few married men, been attracting married men in the past, but I don't go there, you know, but they do approach me. So I do think about, you know, why am I attracting these type of men? And in all my healing, it's hot in Vegas, so I have to put a cover on my phone because it overheats. Samsung overheats really fast, especially in Las Vegas. And what I realized about myself is that I'm unavailable. I've been emotionally unavailable. I haven't really wanted to let anyone in close to me because in the past, I lost myself. You know, I lost myself in a relationship because I didn't know who I was, you know, and I didn't know that. You know, I was looking at relationships as a way to escape being by myself, to be alone. I've mentioned this before, to be alone. Yeah, I have to put the cover because it's gonna overheat and the phone's gonna shut down. And so I kept like a distance, you know. It's windy. It's actually perfect right now because it's windy. It's both windy and hot. And the water temperature on this side of the pool is lukewarm. So it's really nice right now. I don't mean to brag, but it's really beautiful right now. And so to know where you're going to fix things, you have to go back to your past and really identify, okay, I'm the common denominator in everything. So I wanted to know and take responsibility for my life and my life choices and to making changes because it's not working. And also, you know, I've kept like a bubble surrounding me because it's taken me a long time to get myself back together. But actually, breaking down and the breakups were actually good because it's like challenges to me. I look at them as flashlights. It's a flashlight to your emotional well-being. You know, how am I really inside internally? So everything right now isn't a flashlight. Everything's illuminated because I decided last year that I was going to turn the page and I'm going to create the life that I want instead of just allowing life to happen. Because that's part of taking responsibility, is creating the life that you want. and to learn from lessons. Sorry, yeah, I put like my dress to cover it. And so I just wanted to share that. And the same thing with money, you know, especially here in Las Vegas. It's easy to make money, especially for women. I've talked about this before. I go to work, I make money. It's a matter of learning to manage money and what am I buying with my money? You know, before in the past, I was very, very materialistic. You know, all about clothes, all about name brand, things like that. But, and same thing, you know, choosing men that can afford things. Not like a gold digger, but like someone that is like me, that likes nice things. But that didn't make me happy, you know. And then I started examining myself, what really made me happy. And like I said last night, what doesn't take much to make me happy now, you know. And for me, what's more important is substance, not fluff, but substance, you know. And if you're a good person, and if you can, and what I've learned this year, sorry, it's kind of, because it's gonna overheat. And what I've learned this year is to ask when someone asks me out, you know, like messages me on Facebook, and I've been friends with them for a while, they want to meet, and then I ask them, you know, what is this, what's the purpose? Why do you want to meet me? What's your expectation? What is your goal? Because, you know, my time is so limited, you know, and the more that I focus on knowing myself and loving myself, I do value my time and who I'm going to spend my time with and who I'm going to surround myself with, you know, as friends or as a date, you know. And I do look at their Facebook to see if we're in alignment with our values, because if we're not in alignment with our values, there's no point in wasting my time or each other's time meeting up for coffee. Because believe what people tell you. When they say something that's not in alignment, believe them. In the past, I didn't believe them. You know, I thought that I could change them to my ways. That doesn't work. It's either they are or they are not, you know. And yeah, I know, sorry, it's a little bit distracting, but sorry, it's hot in Vegas, and I know it's gonna overheat because it does all the time. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna be done soon. So, and what I come to realize is the self-image, you know, how am I attracting these people? What is it about me that that like, okay, here's self-image. I don't know how to explain it. Self-image. That's something I've been studying a lot subconsciously, because I wrote down my notes so I don't lose. Your self-image exerts almost total control over what you are able to do, and that this thing may be mostly making the decisions for you based on completely false beliefs. Because what I'm learning is I've had a lot of deep-rooted false beliefs that's not really me, you know, but it's been shaping many of my decisions from the very beginning. And so, hi Rob, there is nothing more important than figuring out what truly brings happiness and even what happiness really is. That's true. Hi Brayson. And the self-image acting on false beliefs rather than true beliefs manufactures tremendous resistance. And resistance occurs when your body, mind, and spirit are all in conflict. And so sometimes when you're in the wrong relationship, you know it's totally wrong, but you stay with it because you're afraid to be alone, or you need some kind of validation, but you refuse to leave. That's not going to go away. That feeling is not going to go away. And that person is not going to make you happy, because at the end of the day, you're going to need to make yourself happy. No one is responsible for your own happiness. So being a woman, especially here in Las Vegas, and being a single mom, it's so much easier to have someone, you know, to make it easier for me. But I know that that's not going to make me happy, especially if they're not in alignment with what I believe in, with my values. Because yes, I live in Las Vegas, but I'm a little bit old-fashioned, you know, in the way that I think. And I remember one time on a date, I like ice on my beer. and the guy I was out with, he kind of made fun of the way that I drank my beer with ice. And then I was questioning, oh, is that weird that I drink my beer with ice? But now it's like, yeah, I drink beer with my ice and it's okay. You know, now I can stand and strong and know that, yes, this is what I like, and it's okay, you know. And I know I'm in my spiritual thing, and that's the first thing I asked. Is that, how do you feel about spirituality? Do you believe in God? And if they don't, then it's done. Move on to the next, you know. And so that's what I just want to share, is that it's really important to know your values, to know what's important to you, and to know who you are. And I'm really glad I'm single now, that I'm really working on myself, because I was not attracting the people that were actually right for me. I was attracting people that were right for that moment, that would fill the need. And now what I'm learning is to fill my own needs, you know. And love is not about controlling me or the other person, you know. Now I'm learning about detachment. You know, if I love someone and I'm with someone, I'm gonna respect their space, because I've learned to love my own space, my own alone time. And that's one thing I ask the people that I date, you know, how do you feel that I like to travel and do my thing? Are you okay with that? Because I need someone that is confident enough, because I do have a lot of male friends, and I am close with my male friends, and that they're gonna have to be that confident and not be afraid, because love is supposed to feel good, not feel bad, you know. And it's supposed to be encouraging one another. And that's one thing that I learned about the M&Ms. You know, when I've had a lot of male friends and they stop communicating with me because they have new girlfriends, and their girlfriends don't feel comfortable that they're friends with me. And a lot of my good male friends were people that I actually had long-term relationships with, and that I dated once or twice and remained close with them. Because just because it's not a match doesn't mean I can't give them love as a friend. But the thing is, they stop talking to me because of the girls that they're dating, and then later on they come back and apologize because the girl was wrong. And you know, a girl shouldn't stop you from being who you are and hanging out with good friends. I mean, I understand if they're bad influence. Yes, of course I'm gonna suggest or advise, but at the end of the day, they think for themselves. And if they do hang around with the wrong people, then that's a red flag for you. You know, that they're not in alignment with what you believe in. And so I feel like in the last year I've grown so much, and I was thinking that today, because I've been undervaluing myself, you know, because I created a course and I was wishy-washy about what I'm gonna charge, and it's all about deserving and what you think you're worth. And I'm coming to the realization, like, God, I've done so much. I've traveled and spent thousands of dollars to grow myself. I've been on my own since I'm 17 years old, and I put myself through my bachelor's and my master's degree. I'm raising my son on my own. I paid for private school all through from 18 months to 8th grade. That's a lot to celebrate. And so, you know, when you get knocked down, you forget all those successes. You forget the times when you were strong. And so when you get knocked down, you know, it's like, I guess I lay down there for a while thinking about, should I get up? Can I do this? Am I capable of it? And so it's only in the last couple of months, with all the stuff I've been doing, that I'm remembering who I really am and what I'm made out of. And so I just want to advise the women, if you're feeling very, very insecure, or if you're in a relationship where you know it's not right for you, walk away, you know, and work on yourself. Handle the loneliness. handle that pain. Go through it, you know, because after that, you're gonna feel so much better. Because every time I feared leaving a relationship and I was wishy-washy, next thing you know, it's 2 or 3 more years of your life that you wasted. Well, not wasted, but out of fear, you know, based on fear. I'm talking a lot, so anyways, I just wanted to share that I've been working on my relationship with M&M, men and money. And the main thing is, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? What do you believe about yourself? Write it down, start journaling, and figure out, is this the person for me, or am I settling? Because life is too short to settle, and if you don't do it now, life is going to give you what you need to do in the later down the line when you're older, and it's going to be even harder for you to redo things. So make the decision now. And it's always what I've learned is the scariest thing is what you need to face and handle. So just wanted to share that, and I'm gonna go enjoy Vegas. It's really nice. It's like perfect time with the wind, the water, and I have this all to myself. So bye guys.